Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by the channel. I appreciate your time. As you know, my name is Chuck, and let's see, start off, hey, I hit 15,000 subscribers. It's been a slow climb from 14,000, but it made it, and I appreciate everybody that follows the channel. Appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoy the content. As you know, I tend to share things that I build and things that I learn. This video is going to be basically a bunch of clips that I put up on Instagram and Facebook. I've done some voiceovers on it. They're short, but just had a lot of fun doing some maintenance items that I wanted to get done in my shop for some time. So I hope you enjoy, and again, appreciate your time, and please stop back and follow the channel. Take care. Dubbed my welding table the Swiss Army of welding tables. You can see the clamp storage. There's a new anvil that I added there on an arm. There's one of my vise setups in a Hausfield bender. There's the receiver that collects these tools. There's the Diarco 1A bender, the Beverly shear number 3. My plasma table, those arms fold out to hold that up for me, so it's removable. Below it, you'll see a sawzall hanging and a grinder hanging on the legs. There's my little drawer that I made, slide on it. The hanger there for the Pexico attachments. And then down at the end is my Wilton vise that's air operated. And there's a new little holder I made for it also. And a little show. This is a build for a catch box for my belt grinder that's in my machine room. I got to use my shear, my finger bender, my corner notcher, and my spot welder to build this. Those are the clips that really come in handy. Spot welds. And you'll see a video of the unit in position and in action here. As you can see, no more. I don't want no more grinding dust on the bottom there. There's the catch can installed. It removes easily with just 2 Allen heads. And you'll see it in action. This has been an item that I've wanted to do for quite some time, and really had a lot of fun building it, and I think I solved the problem. No more. This is a cap that I was making for my 6x42 sander, and here I'm showing the welds where I TIG welded it, and it was a nice fit up, but I was short on the length dimension, so I had to stretch the unit by about 200 thousandths. So I chose to oxyacetylene weld it, and it worked out well. You'll see the underside of it, of the filler that went in, and this roll, I did it on my break, shape, and roll, and it was a fun project to build. And you'll see some little clip of a file. I did some liptonizing to it to clean up the welds, and also just a little bit of spot putty. And all in all, it turned out well. It fits well, and I'm glad that I managed to get that completed. Next is a 3D print of a product called Simple Scribe.
It's going to go up like this.
My wife's helping me film.
You're going to come over and watch me mark.
Okay.
Right there. Okay?
Ended up going a little bit fast here for the video. You'll see that one line didn't come out correct. I think it's this one. Just going too fast. But the scribes turned out really well. You can see I also made it for a metal scribe, so I can scribe on metal. and you'll see it in a picture of it in the end. And that worked out well also. So it was a fun little print, a little more practice for myself in Fusion, and it'll be a good little handy tool. The next build was using my Diarco 1A bender. My air gun falls off the edge of my table, and so I made a couple of items there. Typically it hangs over here, but when I'm using the mill, I tend to just clip it onto the edge of the plate there, and it falls. So I made two bends. One of them on the right that looks like a golf club was the first attempt, and the second one it was a on-center eye. And I really couldn't make a decision which one I liked better. They both were unique, and I ended up changing, and you'll see that I did something different. Well, when I said did something different, you'll see here, my handle crank for my mill, when I'm not using it and using the drill motor, the handle crank ends up sitting on the mill table and is just in the way. It's, you know, it depends on what's going. It's in the way. There I am complaining with my hand. So that golf club one, I ended up clipping it off and turning it sideways, and now I got a hanger for my mill handle when it's not being used and it's out of the way instead of sitting on top of the table. Really happy with that. It was funny, I just looked at that golf club handle bend and didn't like it, and looked and said, geez, a quick saw and I've got a fixture. Worked out great, and I think it'll be a real handy use on the machine.